Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Gaming Up here, bringing you a video. Yes, it's been a while. It's probably been like, I don't know, I haven't looked. I mean, I can look and cheat, but maybe a couple months or so. It's been kind of rough for me lately. Probably since the 9th or something like that. I mean, it's been good and it's been bad. Obviously the video best month and worst month. One of my main goals of the year, I'm kind of more that lonelier guy. Like, I've never had a girlfriend before. Never really been that lucky to, ever, like, nobody's ever wanted to actually go out. And everybody's always said no. I've always been unlucky, and I actually met this girl. It was actually funny because it was at work. It was at one of my, basically my third job at the time. And I met her there, and at the start when we first met, like, I wasn't even thinking about, like her in such a way. Like, I did a little bit. I was like, she's actually pretty attractive because she's a new person, and I just met her, and I've been there for so long, and I was like, okay. But I was pissed though about this other girl at the same time, and was talking to her all night. It was kind of slow about, like, why aren't girls able to just, get the courage to ask guys out? Like, why would they? Because this one girl asked me for my number, and I gave it to her, and we talked a little bit, randomly. Played a game together as well, and I was kind of curious because we were kind of, I was feeling it out, and I thought she was showing me she liked me a little bit. So I showed more interest, talked to her a little more, and then at one time at work, at my other job, I got the courage up, and I asked her if asked her out. I asked her if she wanted to go do something, and, go on a date or something, and she smile was like, no, like, hesitantly, like, sorry. It's like, well, like, it's crushing blow. It's like, why would a girl, like, because you don't do this, why would you ask me for my number, and we talked for a bit, and you don't want to go out? Like, what was the point in talking to me? Like, yeah, you can be friends and stuff, but, like, you're showing all the wrong hints. And I was talking to her about this, the girl at my other job, first one I was talking about, and I was like, why can't you girls just ask us out? Like, I'm getting sick of having to ask people out because I'm getting sick of getting told no. And, like, I don't know if there's a lot of guys out there, and a lot of them aren't. Like, I've gotten told no like 6 or 7 plus times, and it's not easy, especially when you, like, take it a little bit harder than others, which, it's not as easy as a guy like me to keep getting the courage to do that. It's not the easiest thing. And I was talking to her all about this, and, like, basically, like, it seems like the first her seeing me, she's thinking, wow, that guy's all pissed off. What's up with him? Like, laughing and giggling and stuff like that. But it's just, like, oh, it's such a nerve-wracking thing. And then, that was the end of the night. Then I was just talking about that. Second night I worked with her, just casual talking, having fun, laughing around. And third time working with her, she was in the back talking to another guy, and on Instagram we were talking about one of the guys that worked with us who wasn't really showing up, and another guy asked for her to take the shift and blah 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 on Instagram, and I kind of cheated a little bit. I like looked at her name, saw who she was, and I looked her up. And I started talking to her about that, like, because I talked about where she lived, and she lives really close to me. I told her, well, it's the fastest way home, and I sort of, like, raced her that night home. It was kind of funny. And then I messaged her that night saying, like, haha, guess I beat you, huh, or something like that, or, like, crazy guy honking at you, and she thought it was funny, and we started talking from there, and we were talking to Instagram, kind of funny, silly me, but yeah, we talked for a bit and talked for a little while, and I got the courage again because basically my mom actually got me to have the courage to just ask her out, and I said screw it. I did, and she actually said she'd love to, and I was like, when she first said that, dude, oh my gosh, my heart just went bam, like, holy crap, dude. That's the first time I've ever heard that in my life, that a girl would want to go out with me. Okay, so yes, call me a loser if you want, but, like, lucky me, somebody wants to go out with me. And I'm like, sweet. And, I asked her if she wanted to go to the movie and go on a date, and, like a regular date. And she's like, hey, yeah, I'll go try and talk to my parents, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, totally makes sense. She does, and can't do the stuff we wanted to do just because, of certain reasons. And so instead of doing that, we hung out with her family. Kind of funny, the first, hangout, I would love to call it a date, it's not a date, was with her and her whole family, like a part of her family. They went and visited and stuff, and it was pretty fun. But yeah, so that was going on for the month. I took her on an official date. I wanted to take her on a second. We were really busy. She works 2 jobs plus she goes to college. I worked 3. I slowed it down. I got down to 2 jobs, so I had more time, and we hung out once in a while, doing some things, having fun with each other. Well, I guess it got a little much for her, which makes sense, or if that's the reason, which I honestly do not know why. She hasn't told me like exact things. She says I haven't done anything wrong, but she said she wanted to not be in a relationship and commit to a full one, which is totally fine, and I was hoping she'd want to slow it down, but that wasn't the case, and we, I guess, went our different ways, or not really different ways, which I still kind of like her, and I really wish she'll still take me sometime, but yeah, so that's my past 3 months for you guys, and I'm sorry I haven't uploaded. Hope you guys enjoy the video, and leave a comment. I'll explain some more in another video. Have a good one, guys. Peace out.